welcome once again to my channel. This video will introduce you to the clipper circuit. So here we will see its various applications and the types of the clipper circuits in analog electronics. So now let's begin the topic. So what is a clipper or the limiting circuit? As its name is signifying that it must be clipping off some portion of the waveform. जैसे कि ये हमारी एक इनपुट एनालॉग सिग्नल है. अगर हम इसमें क्लिपर सर्किट यूज करेंगे, so let us suppose that it is clipping off this portion of the waveform. Clipping off some portion of the waveform, rest of the waveform will be unchanged. इसको हम बोलेंगे clipper circuit. So it is defined as, so clippers are the circuits that can clip off a portion of the input signal without distorting the remaining part of the waveform. Now the clipper circuit can be made up of the diode or the transistors like BGT or MOSFETs, and the third type of clipper circuit are the op-amp based clippers, where the diode based clippers are the most commonly used and the simplest clipper circuits. So we will study the diode based clipper circuits, and where these diode based clippers can be used. Now let's see the applications of clippers. But before that, here I want to request you, if you're new to this channel, then please subscribe it and press the bell icon to get all the notifications of the upcoming videos. In the applications, the first one is the FM transistors. It can reduce the noise of the signal. And the second application is, since clipper has the ability to change the shape of a waveform, so it is used in waveform shaping and many a times in generation of the new waveform. For example, we can generate a rectangular waveform by squaring off the peaks of a sinusoidal waveform like this. So if we clip off the peaks of this sinusoidal waveform, we can get some sort of rectangular waveform. Okay, that's why the wave generation. And in the next, the half wave rectifier, which is also a clipper circuit used in power supply systems. Apart from these, that clippers can be used as voltage limiters and amplitude selector. Also, diode clippers are used to protect the transistors from transients of a signal. Now, there are various types of clippers which can be classified as. Now, this is a complete picture of the classification of clipper circuit. But इसको हम step by step समझेंगे with example. Now, first of all, clipper can be of two types depending on the diode position with the input signal. So it is either series clipper or the shunt, or you can say the parallel clipper. And now these series and shunt clippers can also further classified into two depending on the part of the waveform that is clipped off. So it can be positive series clipper or the negative series clipper. Similarly, for the shunt, input waveform is this, and if it is clipping off the positive side of the input waveform, then it is positive series clipper, and opposite आपका negative के लिए होगा कि आपकी negative part of waveform clip हो रही है, it means ये negative series clipper है. Similarly for the shunt clippers. In the next step, now further series clippers can be biased or unbiased. Biased means diode की biasing हो रही है, and unbiased जिसमें diode की कोई biasing नहीं हो रही है. और ये simply आपको circuit देखने से पता चल जाएगा जब भी diode के साथ में कोई भी DC voltage connected होगा. It means it is biasing the diode. That's why it is biased. And next, whether it is series or the shunt clipper. But without this biasing, it is unbiased series or the shunt clipper. Now let's understand this with some examples. Let's say an example differentiating between the series and the shunt clipper. So series clippers are those circuits where the diode is in series of input signal. Okay, and in the shunt, the diode is in shunt of the input signal. Here, this diode is in shunt of input signal. The next one is whether it is a positive series clipper or the negative. So positive and negative clipper means the part of the input waveform that it is clipping off. For example, in this circuit, it will clip off the positive part. So it is the positive clipper. And in this example, it is clipping off the negative part, and that's why it is a negative clipper. And the third step of the classification is that whether the clipper is biased or the unbiased. So it's simple that diode जब भी आपका किसी भी वोल्टेज से biased हो रहा है, फॉरवर्ड बायस हो रहा है, रिवर्स बायस, उससे मतलब नहीं, बायसिंग हो रही है उसकी, तो वो biased clipper circuit का एग्जाम्पल है. एंड यहाँ पर ये केसेस हमारे जो हैं इनको हम unbiased series और shunt clipper circuits कहेंगे. So this is all about the introduction of the clipper circuit. In the second part of this topic, we will study that how a clipper circuit can clip off the input waveform. I hope you like this video, so please subscribe my channel and share it. If you have any queries regarding this topic or any other topic of analog electronic circuits, then write in the comment section. You can also mail me and give your feedback. Your feedback is very valuable for me. Thank you so much and have a nice day.